Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I gotta be honest though. To me, my own opinion, I do not think that the Duck situation and O-Block niggas going to jail, Duck dying, is sad. I don't think that. You got a crew full of gangsters on both sides. Duck was a gangster, O-Block niggas a gangster. I don't feel like it's sad. Them niggas steppers. They did what steppers supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Duck just got the bad end of the stick. We don't ever say when a cartel crash out, it's sad. We ain't never said what MS-13 doing in America is sad. MS-13 doing way more damage than O-Block and Duck in America right now. We don't ever say when our country go to war, World War I, Afghanistan II, Civil War, all the wars, when they die, our soldiers die way more than O-Block or 63rd or GDs all put together. Yeah, like just because Chicago as a whole had 1 year where they had more people die than our military soldiers, that's just 1 year. We had plenty of wars. You see what I'm saying? Like the news ain't never said because we lost 100 soldiers in Afghanistan in 1 day. It's sad. Like this was supposed to happen. Some niggas make it, some niggas don't. Some niggas make it, some niggas don't. Now, why don't we say when the cartel send 8 or 10 guys and they kill 1 guy, it's sad. You know why? Or 8 of them die. Because they got so many soldiers and they keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. So people get numb to it. That's why the police respect it and they fear it. Because they keep hitting and hitting. You know how many cops died with Pablo Escobar? Thousands, at least 1,000. On one move, they sent 8 cops to get Pablo Escobar on one move. All 8 of them died. All 8 of them died. The police never made a video saying it's sad. They soldiers for the police. They tried to go get their man. And they didn't make it. Pablo Escobar used to put car bombs under the car. A lot of cops didn't make it. The police never came out and said, it's sad. We're going to back down. So I don't think it's sad. Because them niggas, they told you what they was. From the get-go, they told you. They steppers, they killers, they rappers, they trappers, they scammers, whatever. So that's what they did. Nigga told you what they was going to do. They told you. Every song, they told you what they was. How is it sad when they demons? Oh, that's you feeling sorry for Satan's children again. You hear that, God? Your children down here saying Satan children, when they crash and die or go to jail, it's sad. But they don't never say when your children die, it's sad, and make the videos after video after video. But we only give Satan children all the glory, all the vlogs, all the attention, because it's only Satan children, they make the money. But it's sad though. But can't now YouTuber or blogger that's on IG can make the same money that they make off of God children dying. Only Satan children when they die. But it's sad when they telling you we killers. They telling you we got bodies. They telling you we rob. We fuck over niggas. So this is why the black gangster not the toughest gangster out of all the races. Because when they go to war and they hit, and niggas see it, they say it's sad. Instead of saying, shit, that's war shit. That's war shit. What soldiers supposed to do in a war? They die. They die. Because one thing about it, it don't matter how many fans and mamas or bloggers or daddies or whoever say it's sad or it's gonna stop, it ain't gonna stop, saying it's gonna stop, that's like saying Satan ain't got no more power. Because it's a new generation that's gonna come and take their place like they did in the 70s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s, mid, now. Satan shit ain't gonna stop. So, like, shit may slow down, but it'll pick back up, the violence, the evilness. It'll pick back up. Oh, yeah. Because niggas, criminals, meaning they gonna do what they do. It's a new war that's gonna come. It was a war before OBlock and OBlock and Duck and them. It was a war before that. A war before that. In every city, every state, every country. Nigga, that's what it is. What side you gonna be on? It's either you can get involved in the streets in the war, or you can stand over there, look from a distance. You can raise your kids over there, out the way, or you can raise your kids in that environment and hope it don't affect them. Some will make it, some won't. So me, I don't think it's sad. You know, I don't show no pity on it. Whenever y'all hear me say it's sad or it's crazy, that's fake talk. It just sound nice, but I don't show no pity on none of it. You understand? Like, it's not for no niggas that say they get down like that. Cause me, I ain't gonna think it's sad if I die in that China or Russia war. I'm gonna die proudly with that uniform on. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for it to start. And I'm one way. YouTube over with. Over with. I'm not missing that war. I'm not missing it. I can't stand Russia. I don't like China. They soldiers. Nah, I'm in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that. I think about it every day. And I just left a Marine office the other day. I got a card over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting, making sure they understand I'm down for the get down when it starts. We ain't backing down from that war. So, same shit with the street shit. It just affect our loved ones. It affect our mamas. It can be sad for them. Nah, I ain't talking about the mamas and the daddy and the uncles and the cousins. It can be sad for them. That's their babies. That's their cousins, their brothers. All that is sad for them. True. But gangster to gangster, street guy to street guy, this shit ain't sad. This shit ain't sad. A killer, a Satan child dying. What's sad about that? You got feelings for that? You make sure when you stand in front of Jesus or Allah, you tell him that all that evil shit that was happening on earth, it was sad, and you got so much feelings for them and all that there. You make sure you explain it to them. That's all you cared about when you was on earth. Them dying. You put all your feelings and pain into them. And not the innocent babies. Not the innocent mothers and the missing children and all that stuff. Yeah, like, that's sad. Child go missing. A female go missing on some kidnapping shit. You know what I'm saying? Sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Getting held against their will. That's sad. Innocent kids getting hit with straight bullets. That's sad. That's wrong. Because they ain't got no aim. Or they in the wrong place at the wrong time. Domestic violence. That's sad. For the ones that don't want to put up with it. Now the ones that stay there, I thought, wow, you still staying there. It ain't sad no more, not to me. But the ones that can't get away from it, or they die from it, that's sad. Car accidents, that's sad. DWI killed a family, that's sad. But two demons, they know they don't like each other. Nah, that's fair game. That's fair game. Yeah. And it's going to continue to be fair game. It's going to continue to be. And can't no man or woman change that. The rules been set. So, they lost some on that side. They lost some on that side. This the shit that we like. This the shit that get millions of views. This the shit that turn up. See, one thing about us blacks, we play both sides. We chill when the killer kill, and we cry when the stepper die, if we like the stepper that died. Yeah, we play both sides. So in the car, we're gonna bump the stepper music that won that battle. Then online or at the funeral or whatever, in front of certain people, we're gonna be like, we sad, it's wrong. We play both sides. Because in the black community and the Mexicans, it's divided. We glorify the shooters and we glorify the ones who get shot. It ain't just the shooters. We glorify 50 Cent and the niggas who get shot, especially if you get shot and then you do some stepping behind it. You do some repping behind it. So we glorify both the victim and the shooter and the nigga that died. And we be sad and all that stuff. We do all that shit. So that's what it is. So why nobody don't ever cry when our military soldiers die? They get blown up. Both sides agree to kill. Both sides agree to kill. Why don't nobody make no videos on the military? Why don't nobody make no videos when cartel members kill families by the pack? Nigga, they can send me on a human run from Arizona to Minnesota. The Gulf Cartel can get word back that the humans is in my trailer got recruited by CJNG. So when them humans get to the drop off, they gonna knock all of them down, and they ain't even get recruited. They think they got recruited. They just think, and they still gonna knock them all off, all of them. They're gonna pay the driver the money, and they gonna knock all them kids, women, men. Don't nobody never cuss them out, and they'll do it in America. Don't nobody never cuss them out. Don't nobody never say it's sad with them. They're killing innocent women, children, and men. I think niggas scared to diss the cartel and show their face. Diss the Gulf Cartel. Diss the St. Ola's. Diss CJNG. Diss Tijuana Cartel. They do way more damage. They die by the pack. The most I could say, it's crazy. It's a crazy situation. That's only because niggas popular and niggas got millions and shit, you know what I'm saying? But a part of them getting the millions and getting the money is because they was living their raps and they was doing the shit in them songs. And we bought into it. So we made them rich for that. So when they go to jail and die for that, hey, that's what we like. That's what we promoted. That's why the label signed them. The labels don't sign the dread rapper because it sound good. They sign them because we like it. The fans, the consumer. That's what we want. They do what we want. It ain't them thinking that. It's what we want. It's what we turn up. So niggas be picking and choosing, and they choose to cry. Fans and shit, they choose to cry when certain niggas die. That shit all fair game. Duck wasn't innocent. He wasn't. Vaughn and them niggas, they weren't innocent. So, nigga, I ain't showing no pity. Y'all can do that. You know, I ain't gotta show no pity to no Satan child. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta do that. You know, and then you got the ones that they'll pray, they'll play both sides, they'll pray to God like they under God, like Allah or Jesus. They ain't, they just talking. They done did too much wrong. They done did too much wrong. So they parents and fans and whoever with them, they'll think that they that way. But really, they the Satan way. Satan the reason why these niggas got record deals. Satan gave Duck his glory. Because they didn't rap like Kirk Franklin. It wouldn't have worked. You see the NLD Chopper, when he tried that, it didn't work. He went back to the evil shit. So, nah. Nigga get that record deal because he talk evil, not because he talk holy. Nah. Not at all. So niggas acting like they don't understand that or they don't see that. But it's all good though. But everybody got a right to cry or say, hey, we need to change, and say, this shit need to stop. Because it do. But it's not realistic. It's not realistic. Like, man, niggas been saying that since the beginning of the time. They've been saying that, so I say slow it down, turn it down. That's all. That's all we can do. But stop. Let's asking for too much. Like, no man got that power to make all violence stop. There's too much money behind it. Who gonna feed the judges and their families, and the prison owners and their families, and the lawyers and their families, and the police officers and their family, and the hospitals and their family? So a lot of people are gonna lose a lot of money. You sure that your words can make everything stop? You sure? You sure? God, or that God gonna give you that power? You sure? Because there's a lot of people who get paid off violence. America always loved violence. Every race go through their bullshit. Every race. So, yeah, man. But like I say, people not wrong for feeling like how they feel. But when it comes to these street guys, besides the mothers and the daddies and the family, because that's their babies. But everybody else, you can keep wasting your time, wasting your cries, wasting your pain for people that you don't know. You know? I'm just saying, you don't show that same pain and cry, and you feeling sorry for God children when a baby die, when an innocent person die. Only Satan children. People love Satan. Satan lovers. Why you don't praise him then? Why y'all don't praise him? You love everything that he offer. You love his rappers. You love when they die. You cry more. You'll donate. You go to their service. Hold their casket. Go to their shows. You support them the whole way. You support Satan children way more than you support Allah children or Jesus children or Buddha children or your own people. You support the Satan children. You go to the shows. When they die, you cry way more than your mama when she died or your grandma. You buy their products. You know their song word for word. You go to their restaurants. You eat all the time. You wear what they wear. You do what they say. So yeah, man, like, you know y'all love Satan children. Why you don't pray to Satan then when you get your food, when you do everything in life? You like all the entertainment he give you. When you watch TV, you watch drama, action, horror. Yeah. All dirty talk, violence, nasty shit. P-Valley, Empire, Power, BMF, The Wire, Oz, The Sopranos, Narcos, First 48, FBI Files, serial killer shit. You love Satan anyway he got to offer to the world. You love everything about him. You just don't pray to him. Disobedient. You got a wicked tongue. You got wicked eyes. You got wicked ears. That's you. He was with him. That's you. Yeah, even your mama. She don't listen to the rap, but she watches the TV shows. Yeah. Yeah, she watches the TV shows. Show after show. She ain't no better. She just know how to hide. Because she in the house. She ain't no better. She got wicked eyes and wicked tongues and ears. She don't watch righteous shit all day. She don't preach that. She watch cop shows and murder shows and stuff like that. and violent movies and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's my take on this conversation, man. You know, it is what it is. And if you don't like what I'm saying, cuss me out in them comments. Hit that dislike button. Yeah, talk heavy. Now, you can't report the channel and unsubscribe. That's too much. No, who? I'm only talking about Satan children. We ain't talking about God children. That's what you unsubscribing for and hitting the dislike. See, you know what I'm saying? Look what you're doing about Satan children. You'll hit the unsubscribe and dislike and report the channel. I'm only talking about evil children. I ain't talking about God children. God damn, see what I'm saying? You love Satan, man. Look what you do. You'll do all that. All you got to do is talk shit in the comments, hit the dislike, but you going to hit the unsubscribe and goddamn report the channel for. And I'm only talking about Satan children. God shit, but y'all boys hell, man. And that's where you going. Come.